Hello there, traveler, and welcome back to the world of Zatis. This is our campaign set in the world created by the brave adventurers over at Gooey Cube. I am Alexander, your weaver of tales, and as always, I am joined by my companions, Dylan, John, and Cassie. So, without further ado, hang up your cloak, grab a drink, and sit back as we dive back into Chapter 2 of the Red Star Rising campaign, The Foulest of Spirits.
Oh, look at a goose!
Oh, I don't know what's going on anymore. Hello, and welcome back. So, where we last left off, young Zatis, you defeated the Pood Piper and his pied rats, his rot rats.
You mean his pood rats?
After this very much disgusting battle, the three of you stand victorious over 4 dead rats and 1 dead caretaker. As you cleaned yourself up, Leaf, you stepped into the room that the rats came out of, along with bones of many different small animals scouring the floor. You see a bed with a dead body laying under the sheet. So we're going to pick up from there. Leaf, what do you do?
I guess I gotta go look at the body. I guess the first place Leaf would go was like, since he's had a success checking under things, he's gonna check under the bed first. He's just gonna do a trick, crawl under there, see what's going on.
This room is covered in garbage, bones, and filth. Flies flit around the air, and the place stinks of urine. The only features of the room are a broken and stained bed that sits in the south, and a huge mass of rotting cloth, hay, fur, and bones. A body lies in the bed, and in the south wall, next to the bed, is a door leading outside. You saw this door when you were coming up to the cottage the second time. So, as you move up to the bed, roll me an investigation check, please.
Yeah! Got a 19! That's 6 is that? Sure.
As you head over towards the bed, there are a manner of grotesque and horrid things here. Gnawed on bones, some from humanoids. You see pieces of dried raw meat, excrements, both of the rats and of the caretakers.
Gross.
You see 2 skulls, one small, gnomish, and one half-elven, stained in gore-covered clothes and other sickening items. The bed itself is covered in nasty smudges and smears, and pieces of unidentifiable matter. As you look at the body, you can tell it is female, human, and has been dead for some time. And with your investigation check, hidden underneath the bed, beneath a filth-covered loose flagstone. You're good at those.
Another one!
You find a small chest. As you pull it out, It is locked. What do you do?
I will.
Oh, also, sorry, I also meant to mention that there's a pile of cloth, fur, hay, and bones, and it appears to kind of, it's like this one big pile kind of in the room against the wall, kind of at the foot of the bed. You think that's probably the rat's nest.
Hold on a second. Okay. I saw
There
my
you go.
camera froze and I was like this. I thought it was weird. I was like looking at myself and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not moving.
Just perpetually interested.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's also the rat's nest in here. But you have this chest you pull out from under the bed. It is locked. We'll actually move around. We'll come back to you. You found a
good.
thing, though.
I did it, guys.
Can I check out the room that the caretaker came from?
Yeah, the same room. You move.
He came out the front room?
You know, he came in from the front door.
Holy shit, he was
Yeah.
outside? Then I'm gonna close that door.
Okay, you.
I'm gonna make sure there's no zombie coming.
Yeah.
And then,
Sorry, yeah, he came in from behind you guys, from the front door.
Holy shit. And then can I loot his body? Can
Yes,
I pilfer his pockets?
yes, you can.
I want that flute.
As you, all right, the flute, easy, you got it.
Give me that.
You can add that to your inventory.
Flute.
It's called the Fester Chant Flute.
Fester chant.
Fester
It
Chant.
sounds way too like upbeat for
Hyper.
something so gross and evil.
Well, fester's a pretty horrible word.
So I'll tell you what he has, and you can take or whatever you want. He has 2 short swords, a dagger, a short bow, filthy clothes, a half-full wineskin with extremely skunky-smelling wine, the flute, a rosewood pipe, which you kind of are attracted to. You kind of like it,
I gotta clean
but it would take a deep clean.
How deep of a clean would you say?
How deep a clean, knowing what those hands were holding last session?
Well,
There was no amount of
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation.
That'll do. There's no amount of magic that could make this
Yeah.
cleanliness. But
You're
you
gonna need
find
at least
that
5 of those bad boys.
a leather pouch containing maple and excrement-scented pipe leaf.
Ew.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
started to type it down, so backspace on that flavor. I was like, ooh, maple.
You find
Ooh,
a tinderbox and flint
Unique scent.
and a thin leather. Roll me a nature check.
No. I'm actually kind of good at these.
Well, let's see it.
That's an 18.
That's human skin.
Oh! Nice.
Nice. Keep it.
But this is a thin leather coin pouch made of human skin. On the inside, there are 3 golds, 18 leks, and 9 silves. Do you take them?
I will take the money, but not the bag.
And
would
you
there-
find 1 small key.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Would there be arrows on him? Because he had a bow.
There
Does
would
he
be. Yeah, we'll say there's 10 arrows.
Who
I
I mean,
Excuse
I don't
you.
know. He doesn't
Those are
look-
my arrows.
You can have them.
I don't want them.
Wouldn't do
Those
whatever
are
you
not
want
my
with
thing.
I was just curious.
There's some
what
stains
he-
on them.
What he was going to do with the bow. I was just
take the
curious.
arrows.
Smack you with it.
Yeah.
He was
Wait a
gonna
minute.
use it in like a karate move type deal.
Hold on. You guys hear that? There's a noise. Almost
Does it sound
like
a goose.
almost like a honking. Oh God! No! No, it's coming! Oh God, no! Okay. Anyways,
I scared the goose off, Dylan. You're safe.
All right, so
When did this become a thing?
it's in the
became a
outtakes.
thing.
It's in the outtakes. So with that,
Do you guys hear that? Hear what?
you search him. You find all that. You find a key. What do you do with the key?
haven't really seen anything that would fit in a key, or a key would fit in. Said isn't there a door like near the fireplace?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try the key in the fire?
Sure.
Near the door in the fire.
Absolutely.
The door near the fireplace. I'm having a stroke over
You
here. I'm trying to
walk
find a
up.
secret compartment.
You walk up and you try the door.
Yeah.
It opens, but it did not need the key.
Oh. Let's say it.
So the key looks like it's for a small lock, not big enough for a door. But you have a key, and you get a new handout.
And out.
So you walk into
Hey,
the
handout.
kitchen.
The kitchen! Oh, hell yeah. Wait, how nasty is this kitchen?
And cooking. Oh shit!
Oh, God!
Let's
Look
just
at this
say
shit.
it's an acquired taste.
Oh my God! I heard about this. I heard about this stage play once. This weird
That
house.
one still has
It was not.
I'm off.
flesh on it.
Hell, you ready? Are you ready?
Is it bad? I want like a Hydra Dylan now, where it's like
No,
little
don't give him
heads-
ideas. We're
where
moving
it's
on.
little heads
So,
of Dylan
as you
just-
walk into this room, the macabre room behind the door was once a kitchen. Now it is a room of death. There are 3 large wood closets in the eastern end of the room. Inside each hangs a rotting body. One appears to be a female halfling, the second a male human, and the third a male dwarf. All 3 have holes in their chests where their hearts would be. They are in various states of decomposition, and the room smells horrid. In the center of the chamber is a large chopping block. Atop a wooden cabinet. A rusty cleaver is embedded in the wood. Dried blood covers the block, and spatters of dark red are everywhere in the room. What do you do? Well, actually, we'll come back to you. You open that up. Naftalia. As Ostrich is heading to the door and Leaf is doing his walkie thing in the most disgusting floor ever to find something under the bed, what do you do?
I think I'm gonna go in the direction that Ostrich did, because I'm confident in Leaf's ability to go through that room.
Okay. You head over to where Ostrich's at and you
That
enter.
is not to say I'm not confident in your ability.
I didn't say anything.
You enter that back kitchen as well. You see the bodies hanging up as described, holes in their chests. What do you do?
Disgusting. What do I do? I would like to go. This is gross. Through this like kitchen island thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna start opening up drawers.
Besides stains, you find nothing.
Okay.
Anything else?
I kind of want to just like look at one of these hanging corpses,
Okay.
probably out of just morbid curiosity.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. Where are you? +1. 4. I need the mojo from Grandma's dice to come back.
Well, it's not extremely hard to see. But as you inspect the bodies, you only find one thing. Each of them have been branded on their foreheads with the same skull sigil above the fireplace. The same skull sigil you saw out in the woods.
Yeah, on the rock.
Yep. So, that seems to be all that you see back here in this kitchen area. This place of death.
Okay.
Where would you like to head next, Natalia?
Is there any doors out of this room?
There's a door inside the room where Leaf is at, the bedroom, and the door you came in. But as far as it goes for in the back, that's it.
If I feel as though I have successfully searched, I will leave this room.
Okay. You leave this room. Is there another destination in this cottage that you want
Towards
to go
Leaf.
to? Towards Leaf. You head in the same room where Leaf is at, and you see Leaf has uncovered a small chest from under the bed. It makes you...
Sorry.
What? I didn't see anything.
Sorry, I'll
Add
stop.
some interest and intrigue to our haunted house.
But as you go in there, you see Leaf has pulled out a chest. You see the very well decomposed body on the bed, and you can tell it seems to be a female human. But you also see the rat's nest, and there's just a amalgamation of shit, twigs, and other random items in there. What do you want to do?
Can I use like my short sword like as a stick and try to like dig through the nest a little
To
bit?
the nest? Roll me an investigation.
That's cocked. 15.
Wow.
It's better.
Find two things. Two things.
That's more than one thing.
It is.
But less than three things.
It is less than 3.
This guy.
This guy.
He gets it. He
That's
gets it.
funny.
So you find two things. First, you find a Seric iron mace.
Oh,
Dibs.
sweet.
Yeah.
Have it.
Go
I
good
don't like
with
people.
my
Stab people.
+0 strength.
And something a lot more up your alley, you find striking arrows.
Oh.
Arrows.
As
Hello.
opposed to arrows that don't strike.
+1 to hit and damage. Oh, these are like straight up broadheads.
So,
Those make things bleed.
after poking around in the nest, you do find that.
Nice.
And I will continue our little circle around. Leaf, you have found a chest. What do you do next?
So I brought a chest. It's like a footlocker-ish size thing.
Yeah.
Guessing.
Yeah.
If I take out the baby box, and I put it on top of the mama box, do the locks line up like it would be to like the same set, or are they kind of different?
They are two different locks. One's a padlock. The chest itself seems to... The chest itself seems to have a lock on it. But the other box is kind of wrapped with chain and has a padlock on it.
Like a jewelry box
Okay.
lock kind of
Yeah.
gig.
I see. The lock is built into the chest.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a small little lock would require a small little key.
Someone found a small little key.
I don't know that.
Somebody found it.
Let's go the whole campaign not knowing. Wait, you had the key? Well, why didn't you say something?
Why didn't you tell me you had a little box?
All right, what do you do, Leaf?
All right. So I'm gonna take the one box, the one that has like the chain and stuff in it, that has the that has the lock on it. And I guess since I don't really know where a key is, the curiosity is eating me inside whole. So I'm gonna take the cool fancy walking stick that I was using as a quarterstaff, kind of stick it into the chain, and then like do the whole turny-whirny thing. Kind of like hold the box down with a foot while like cranking back on it with the quarterstaff to try to like. break the
This
chain.
is for the first chest you found?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that has the external lock.
Okay.
Quit trying to say it's lied on the spell check. Jesus. Leaf tries to do, Lied tries to do.
Roll me a
Still have just
roll me a
with
strength
my-
check.
Oh, I'm good at those. I got
The best.
It's yeah. I don't even have to do math for that one.
Whoa, that's crazy.
My detect magic should still be up because it's good for 10 minutes. Just a heads up, just in case I happen to anything would have direct line of sight to me.
I
Oh,
don't believe either of those are magic that I gave you, so I don't think anything else would have popped up.
I rolled a straight 19.
Did you really?
Whoa!
Strong boy.
You beefed out this one time. The only thing stronger than Leaf's curiosity is his greed for shiny things. Like a goblin. A loot goblin, some might call him.
No.
Leaf, you are not a strong guy.
Oh, he's a little baby boy.
But
Ow.
Little baby boy that's constantly being haunted, I think.
the leverage prevails,
Nice.
and a link of a chain breaks, and you're able to gain access into the small box that you found underneath the table. You find a ring.
Another one!
Ooh, another one.
Do the thing, John, do it! Do the thing! Okay, never mind. The moment's gone. Another one.
Oh, that. So you find a ring. I sent you a message of the description. And as you look, also,
Oh,
was
I didn't.
wrapped.
Yeah, I just got your thing.
it was wrapped in black velvet. And since you have your detect magic up, you get 2 types of like auras off of this thing. Like this is whatever this is a little potent. But you find it.
It's a really messed up name for a ring.
yeah. You find the
It's called the
murderer's ring.
murderer's. It's called the murderer's ring.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, so as you are basking in that, Ostrich, is there anywhere else in this cottage you would like to look?
I mean, I guess I'll search the rest of the main room if there's nothing in the kitchen.
What exactly do you do? Like, where do you want to search?
I want to search along the opposing wall from where they're at, kind of like with the curtains. And I'll kind of like move like the junk around. I'll like shake the curtains.
Oh,
Yeah, just kind of like this
on that
wall.
side. Okay. Okay. So, roll me an investigation check.
10.
You are searching through the side of the wall. You're moving the curtains, looking behind. You know that the hidey holes are here, and you're looking for them. But you feel confident after searching. There's nothing on that side of the room. So, is there anything you would like to do after that?
Search the side, I guess, where the door is then.
Oh, where the front door's at?
Yeah.
Okay,
kinda
so
see if
you're
there's
just
anything
doing a full sweep. Well, there's only 2 walls that are worth searching, because everything is pushed to either one side or the other. So after you search that wall, the only place where there's anything else is on the other side.
I guess I'll search everything but the armoire. then.
Okay. So you do that. Roll me another investigation check.
19.
19. As you are looking through the rubble and random furniture kind of strewn about here, you don't find anything in the furniture or under the furniture, but your eyes do drift up towards the wall. And you get up to that armoire right before you stop looking. But you do notice something. On the floor, you see this scrape that has been kind of dug in a little bit of wood on stone on the ground, seemingly from the armoire. What do you do?
Is there like an arc where it looks like it's been moved? Kind of like when you open like a secret door, it like leaves a big old
Sure,
scrape
yeah,
on
it does. It looks like if you're facing the armoire, it looks like on the right side, it's kind of like it kind of comes out.
Okay. I will try to pull the right side of the armoire out then.
Okay, roll me a strength check for me.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I don't have my backpack for leverage.
Yeah.
15.
A 15. So it
My
is.
center of gravity.
It is straight up just moving a big heavy piece of furniture. Broken makes it even more difficult to kind of handle, but you are able to keep your kind of balance while moving this thing, and you follow that same scrape. It doesn't seem to be attached to anything. It just looks like straight up it was moved out this way. But after moving it, you obviously direct your attention behind it. One more investigation check, please.
Oh boy.
13.
13. As you look, you see one panel on the wall that doesn't seem to just sit right. You put your hands up to it, and it shakes a little bit. You finesse it out, and you find a rather large box made of dark polished wood. It is not locked. What do you do?
Can I pull the box out of the hole
Yeah.
and kind of like put it on the floor before I open it?
Yep. Absolutely. And you want to go ahead and open it now?
Yes.
Okay. As you open it, inside it are 5 hooded cloaks. As you pick it up and kind of hold it out in front of you, Naftalia, you catch a glance at it. And yes, the same. Also inside, you see another item.
Oh,
Kind of occult cursed
so
item is
spoiled
this?
today.
You find a black mask. And as you find that, I will say that a lot of you feel pretty confident you found everything you can.
Confident about that.
Oh my god.
How confident?
Pretty confident.
Heard. I feel like we need to search some more, guys. I feel like we haven't found everything. We need to spend another.
But as
3
he holds
days.
this mask, Naftalia, you can't tell if that was something that you've seen before because faces were shrouded. But
Can I put the mask on and then like don like a cloak and like put it up and like start sneaking to the room, put my hands on the door and go, What are you doing in my house?
Well, Leaf,
It's like, is it my turn?
Roll
to
me-
murder Ostrich.
real quick, Osric, roll me a stealth check, please.
22.
Jeez.
No disadvantage.
Well beyond
no
the passive
bag.
perception of a Leaf that is currently looking at a ring right now, like Golem, and you creep up behind.
That was the vibe I was
You
getting.
shout, Leaf, how do you react?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's like I would. I guess it's. So let's say he has the ring in his hand. He's sitting there looking at it, trying to figure out what it does. He has a. We're gonna. Like, I guess he would just like start like flipping the thing and like, I don't know, try to kick him. I guess.
I'm like in the other room, just like, oh.
Yeah. So he just turns around and starts kicking wildly at the air at him.
It just rolls on his back, just like just like kicking his little legs up at you.
Pretty much.
Before long, you realize
Leaf, it's me.
it's Osric's
It's me.
size, and then he reveals himself. And it's
Leaf, look at this mask.
You don't know how to feel about this, Leaf. You don't know if that was a good one, or if you should send you after him.
It's not the time. Let's do this somewhere where things don't smell like poo.
Just this look of astonishment that Leaf goes, now's not the time for a prank. It's just like, what the? And then just wanders off back into the other room. Just astonished.
But with that, the three of you feel pretty confident you searched everything you can here. So, what would you like to do now?
I need to get my bag back.
Well, we have to leave this house eventually, so might as well be now.
By the way, I found another lock. Did anyone find a key?
What size lock? Is it teeny tiny? Because I have teeny tiny key. Still wearing like the robe and the mask, just like. I have a key, Leaf. Does it fit?
Leaf, you use the key on the chest that you found.
Does it work?
It works.
Yay! I knew it would.
Does it work? No. It's another key you need.
Inside are 20 golds,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
33 sylves, 3 leks, and 44 cups.
I'm hoping you wrote that down. That's too fast for me.
Nice haul.
I literally managed to type it before we finished the sentence.
So, with that,
I wonder what this guy was saving up for.
what's next? Zatis.
More
I'm
rats.
saving it for another dwarf.
Can we take a break while we have a chance? I mean, we can barricade the door and like.
What is
Or
that?
should we
What's in
just
the large
get
box?
out? Just go.
What's in the large box, Leaf?
Money. A lot of money.
Nah, I thought that was the small box.
Nope. The small
The
box.
small box was it. Small box
That's what
had
he
this
was-
cool ring I found.
Yeah, that he was
Oh,
looking at when
show
you
him.
went up and spooked him.
Oh,
Yeah,
the other box
that's
is the one he
that's
pulled
where I
out
was
from under
going.
bed.
that had the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was. My
The
brain-
first small one he broke the chain off of to
okay.
open.
Don't mind me.
I will
Alright,
mind
what's
you.
next?
Leaf, that's a good idea. We could take a rest here. I think we've cleared this place out.
At least I hope so.
Ostrich, now's probably a good time to say something. This was a cult, like, ritual room, and they wore that.
Like the sleeves are just way too long for him, so it looks like a little kid in Dad's jacket. He's just like.
I don't
Just
know
a
what
bow.
Dad's job is, but it sure is scary.
Just
I'm listening.
a little disconcerting, that's all.
It's just clothes. The clothes make the man, I think, is the phrase.
Those clothes made men evil then.
Nah, I think they were evil before then. But okay. I feel like we should carry them in case we run into this cult.
So we can make sure they're not naked?
No, so we make sure we blend in. Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, this cult seems to be everywhere, so...
Like a disguise.
Exactly.
Exactly a disguise.
Also, Leaf would exactly see the aura of the mask, too.
Oh yeah, that is true.
It's illusion.
Magical. That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
we're gonna buckle down for a short rest here.
Okay.
Can I want to do a thing if we're taking a short
Actually,
rest.
first off, sorry. We did do a combat, so
Gooey reward!
Gooey thing. That's not
fact-
him at all.
I wanted to do them at the end of session anyways. So we're gonna do 2.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So I'll do. That's right. Yeah, you roll for it. I totally almost gave him out. Yeah.
Ah,
Good job, memory,
Oh,
guys.
man. Oh, you got a 20.
I got a 19 on one of them.
I got a 12. I got an 11.
Nope.
Well, next
Maybe
time,
one day.
gooey rewards. Okay, so hunker down and try to rest here.
Do we get a hit die per level?
Yes.
I will say this is probably a tough place to get a rest. If you remember, there are zombies
Okay.
outside.
I
But
don't
if
think
we
we're trying to do
stay
that super short rest where it's like, yeah, you get all the
inside.
spell slots.
We're just like barricading the door and just trying to catch our breath.
I mean, yeah, if you want to take a moment, I just don't think that it would be long enough to be able to get a straight up rest.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we can't get hit die.
It's
and
just,
stuff.
the area right now is a little bit too hostile. Yeah.
Quick, let's kill the zombies. Bait them in one by one to the door.
Yeah, if you did kill the zombies, maybe I'd allow it, but
Let's XP farming.
so however, if you do remember, as long as I remember correctly, when you were approaching the cottage the second time you came from the back side, you came up to the door that was inside here first. Before going around to the front door, right? So, outside that door, you can actually see your backpack.
Are there zombies just huddling? Is one of them cooking?
You go over and you look. No.
Ah. Are they over there or is none of them cooking?
As of right now, none are over there.
I'm surprised one didn't smell the ham I have in there for dinner.
Yeah, wasn't rotten enough.
Fair. It's actively smoking, so of course it's not their interest.
So, what do you want to do?
I guess we go that way.
I need
We're
my
gonna
bag.
go that way.
All right.
Do we care about pulling these zombies? Exactly like,
I don't feel like
I
getting
get hit
into a
one
fight
more
right
good
now.
time, I'm dead. So
don't worry about it.
What'd you say, Leaf?
I feel like getting in a fight right now is probably the best interest.
Wow, you guys really are hurting.
Osric?
I'm going to stealthily try to acquire my bag.
Okay.
And then not so stealthily make my way to the way that we originally came from.
Okay. So, roll me a stealth check.
I keep looking for the giant red D next to it. And I'm like, oh wait, there is none. It's self-imposed. Ah, that's a 1. But halfling luck. That's better. That's 16 for normal stealth.
Okay. You pop your head out. You look to the left. You look to the right. And then you leer back as one shambling zombie comes walking by. Slowly. He passes from right to left. Then you take your moment, or you take your chance, and very quietly head out on to the grass. You creep over to your bag. And as you make it to your massive bag, you hear and as you get closer, you see on the other side they did in fact get to your bag. There is one zombie on all fours, laying or kneeling down on the other side of your bag, out of sight
What is it, Joe?
from where you were at the at the door. It has seemingly got into whatever meat you had in your bag.
I was cooking that ham for dinner.
What do you do? You're only 10 feet away from it before you noticed it, but it has not noticed you. It is still focused on eating all of your sweet ham.
Ham's a lost cause. I'll like grab the bag and I'll just be like, this ain't over. And I'll just try to
Roll me a stealth check.
have the bag in hand. It's a 10 because I'm dragging my bag with me.
You did disadvantage?
Yeah.
I'll let it. It doesn't have to be disadvantage right now.
Oh.
Because you're moving the bag. You're focusing on the bag, not so much focusing on yourself with the bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. 19.
A 19. It stays focused. So, the one downside to all this, whatever meat products you had, gone.
There's some good sausage in there too.
Yep.
Almost ate it.
All the meat is gone. You pull it back.
Does this zombie just got a buffet around him?
It's just like all the meat that you had in your bag was just like thrown out haphazardly. There's a couple of other things, ingredients and stuff that might have gone missing, just kind of random, but it looks like the focus was the meat. So it found it, it pulled it out, and it seems to be halfway done with eating your meat right now. I mean, everything's been touched by its nasty maw, but
I bet you like fucking eat my meat, and
so
I'm just gonna
it
keep.
keeps on, keeps focused on the ground in front of it. You get your bag back and you put it on. The rest of you go to join him.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so like after my bag, I was trying to make the way back to the trail we came down from, so I
Yeah.
would meet them there more than them.
Okay. All right. So now roll me a stealth check. At disadvantage.
Yeah.
The two of you stealth check.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Thank goodness I'm in my favorite terrain. 13.
I got a 13 as well.
All
that's
right.
pretty cool.
The two of
Your team
you
bros.
quietly sneak by, while trying not to laugh at the fact that Ostric's bag got.
Got.
But you make it off to the side. The zombies seem to be kind of around, just like staring lazily off into the distant forest. You make it towards the trail.
11.
You watch Osric creep over
I'm back in my element.
towards you guys. And the contents from his backpack that are missing seem to have created enough space for things to shift around in there upon movement. Almost every step Osric takes, you can hear pots and pans shifting. The bag itself, less sturdy than it was. That meat was quite the cornerstone of the foundation. But what was it?
11.
By the skin of your teeth, you do not alert any of these wretched walkers. So, you made it to the edge of the clearing once more, reunited with your friends.
Does it feel so good?
It feels so good.
Just like how it's supposed to?
So, where do we head next?
Is it
Back
time to
to-
go home?
Camp?
Time to go back?
Yeah,
Is
So,
there anything
that's
else
up-
we need to do?
Up to you guys.
feel like we
If
just gotta
there's
make our way
anything
back
else
to
in the dark wood that you would like to do, now's the time.
Anything else
I
we're
mean-
missing?
Do we feel like a gut thing pulling us anywhere? Like any strange noises or anything?
I mean, there's always strange noises.
Oh yeah, but like
But
anything in particular.
Outside of that, nothing crazy. You can try to hit the road
First
up and
thing-
head back.
I feel like we should just take the way we
Moving.
came.
Other way.
Doesn't feel like any reason to go anywhere else.
And just so everyone knows, essentially where you're standing right now, you're right next to that rickety bridge that you crossed.
Okay.
You are just south of it.
What you
In that
thinking, Captain
one little
Neffy?
kind of, where that path kind of connects that greater path.
I suppose we just go home. Unless
Is there
you're
anything else cool?
dying to get to this island right here.
Leaf, do you see that monster from earlier?
You'd have to go up to the water first.
Yeah, it's right there.
What?
You said we're at the rickety bridge?
Me.
You're south of
I'm
it.
the monster.
You're just on the edge of that clearing. That's where you guys got reunited. So if you want to move north up to the bridge, you'll be over the water.
Yeah, I thought that's where we were, so
Oh,
we'll
my
move
bad.
that way.
The three of you, without having to worry about stealth anymore, walk up the bridge, towards the bridge. Still rickety, but it holds your weight, just as it did before. And as you stand over the water, you look out towards the west. You look out towards the west.
East.
And down
West?
the small stream, you see that small, secluded little island, if you will, in the small pond. You don't see
Well, we
movement,
have to go now.
but if you wish to go there, you can.
I do. I will go.
Should we maybe take a second, find a place
Nope.
where we can rest?
Weren't you just championing for a rest?
I do a lot of things, and then there's a lot of times that I don't want to do those things anymore.
I would like a rest.
But where, though? These woods are very treacherous.
Maybe we can take a rest under the bridge like a troll.
In the
There's
water?
water underneath the bridge.
Yeah, it's water under the bridge. Aha.
Do we feel like here's any better?
Psychic damage all
Do
around.
you feel like here's any better?
Than the...
You do remember when you were crossing the bridge last time, you saw whatever creature was in the water head towards that island. It might come back. In which case, this area too would be.
Big fish can't get on no bridge.
It had fur. Are we sure it was a
Ah.
Fish
I
is
don't
gonna
know.
have fur.
It's a furry fish.
No. It's up
It's
to
them catfish.
It's up to you guys. You might start, and it might be interrupted. You have the path home, but that's much it. So
Up in the trees! Can climb.
yeah. And as you look up in the trees, Leaf, you see something.
Oh god.
Oh,
It's another
I
fucking
did it.
creepy crawler with the baby thing.
Leaf did it.
Leaf did
I
it.
said the
Another
magic
fight.
word.
Leaf said another fight.
Yay. That's what I do.
Another old man walks up and stabs you.
Show me things.
You do see something up in the trees. It's moving atop the trees, and about 30 yards up, away from your location, but near a path, you see what looks to be a rooster.
It's beautiful.
A
It's that-
rooster?
It's that damn hawk again.
Oh, look at
Oh, dinner!
this guy. So majestic.
11 herbs and spices coming your way.
What do you do?
That's a spicy chicken. It looks pretty. I mean, does it look like it's just like moving on its own, right? It doesn't look like it's actually acknowledging our presence or anything.
Doesn't seem to.
Our leaf is just gonna be like, well, we could look at like, well, we could rest on the treetops. We could look.
She's just immediately like trying to figure out why he's so excited.
You all see this as Leaf just looks on agog, and it's basking in its glory. Natalia, what do you do?
Is this like out of place? Like,
Feels weird.
why is this bird here?
It's weird because, like, as you look at it, it looks like a rooster, but there's something spectacular about it you can't put your finger on.
Oh, pretty.
I'm just gonna like look up at it and just kind of, she's gonna shake her head. You're not
Is it
a,
magic?
you're not a talking rooster, are you?
It's moving currently. It's not, like, close to where it's not even going to do anything. It's more like you're getting a glimpse of it right now, and if there's anything you want to do, now's the time.
You go.
You send
Make
you
a friend.
after it?
Go make a friend.
Okay, you. Natalia, anything?
Well, I'm not gonna shoot it, and that's all I got.
Okay.
You could. Could be delicious.
A no would suffice.
I'd make it delicious.
Hold on, Jesus.
Ah,
Oscar.
yes, the 29 is.
No, Oscar. Oscar. What would you like to do? Anything at all?
Do I see the rooster too?
Mhm.
Okay. Could I ascertain whether or not this is like a normal rooster, or is this like a magical hen of the forest?
Roll me an Arcana check or a Nature check.
Oh, why did I open my phone? I'm gonna do nature because it's a little bit better by
Just
one.
imagine if I never looked up to talk about random sleeping in trees. Never would have saw the cool bird.
What'd you get?
That is a 16 nature check.
16. That's not a rooster. But you can't tell much past that. That is something else.
Phoenix.
Not a rooster. That's not a rooster, Lee. Watch out.
Busy.
It's not a rooster.
It's not a rooster. It's something crazy.
She's gonna be like, okay,
Shoot it. I'll cook it.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it so we know where it is.
Hunter's Mark range.
Oh.
I don't know.
Probably
it's
like
30 feet.
5,000 feet.
60 feet. I can't remember. This is 30 yards away, which means it's about 90 feet away. I did the math right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Hunter's Mark is 90 feet away.
Is it really?
It's a range of 90
Oh.
feet.
Okay, you can just barely get Hunter's Mark on it.
I'll get it off.
Punk.
Okay?
Cassie pointed at a bird and she's gonna get it off.
Okay. So, what spell level is that?
One.
Your Hunter's Mark does nothing.
Oh.
What the
Okay.
As as you approaches, are you doing the thing with your eyes or no?
For right now, no. Since I can still since Leaf can still see it, he won't. He's just sending. He's doing it because one of his favorite pastimes is sending you to go play with other birds and stuff. So right now, as long as he has direct eyesight, he's just doing that, letting you go up do his thing while he watches.
As you gets close, you see the rooster's head kind of like tick over to you, and then you see this rooster dash, and it begins to fly, and it goes an additional 80 feet away.
That's fast.
Does you keep the chase up, or does you return?
It's a good question. Because
What does you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
What does you do?
That would sound gangster. What is you?
voodoo.
That's really more southern. What do you do?
I guess he doesn't really. He wants to admire, but he don't want to spook it or startle it or scare it or anything. So I guess if he notices that the bird or the rooster kind of gets backs off away from you, then he'll just send out a thing to just kind of tell you to hold off and admire from a distance.
As you holds off and does admire, this rooster takes off, and before long it is out of your sight and you's sight. But you spots something intriguing. One golden feather falls down
Catch it!
from where
You
it
catch
was.
it!
You goes for it, dive bombs, grabs the golden feather, and then heads back to the three of you. As you returns, this golden feather is about a foot long.
Oh wow, that's big.
Feather.
Is anyone proficient in alchemy?
Alchemy supplies.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in brewer supplies.
What about Arcana? Anyone proficient in Arcana?
Yes. As a
Jack
wizard.
of all trades.
Okay.
I don't
And a
know if
wizard.
that does anything.
No?
No.
All right. The two of you can roll me a his DC will be lower than yours.
Obviously, but still, I'm kind of
you
surprised.
both can roll me an Arcana check, please.
I was kind of surprised you included it. I was like, oh,
18 plus 6. 21.
Nice.
12. Well, I got the
Not
inverse.
bad.
It's all right.
Jack of all trades, but
I'm not
this
a
one's
master
just
of one.
just a little
I'm
beside
not
you.
a better than the master of
master
one.
of not this one.
Master of cooking, not this.
So, Leaf,
Hello.
you only did. You have a very limited knowledge of the world, essentially. As you're growing, you all are, but you're all still young. You know, you've only reached adulthood just barely, really. But in what time that you did study your skills, Leaf, you did learn of magical creatures called sun dancers. And at first glance, they do appear to be very majestic roosters. But in this case, in this one case, what you just saw after seeing this golden feather was not a rooster. It was a sun dancer. This feather can fetch you a pretty hefty price to the right people.
Oh.
If you were to sell it to an alchemist. Or if you got into alchemy yourself, you might be able to use it for something, but that's a whole nother trade you'd have to study. But as far as it goes for this group right now, this is a valuable to be sold. Or something to be held on to for good luck. Whatever you would wish.
About a foot long.
Yep, just under a foot.
Damn, it's a third of me.
This is a big feather.
God damn, it's a big bird.
It's like a peacock feather.
Holy!
Leaf just comes over and just like struggles carrying it because he's a tiny bird, a big leaf, big feather. drop it in Leaf's hands. You're like, it's a sun dancer feather. That's a shiny rooster is what that is.
A shiny rooster.
These are
That's,
actually really valuable.
Ah, interesting. Do you know if they taste good?
No, they're it's an alchemic ingredient, like a reagent.
I mean, the
I don't
bird,
know
not
what it can
the
be used
feather.
for, but I know it can be used. It probably tastes like chicken. I mean, saying it's a member of the
make it work.
fowl family. Here you go, Neffy. You can hold it.
You found it.
No, you found it.
That's
Yeah,
what I
you
said.
found it. Yeah. Yeah, you get it. You get it, but he's too big. It's too big for him. It's too big for me. And I have a feather.
Thanks.
He's got like his big eyes. He's a big smile, and he's like holding up a big feather.
You hold the feather.
Sacrificial feather.
I'll put it in my quiver. for now.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Zatis. Where are we going? The forest itself seems a little bit too dangerous to sneak in a rest right now.
I mean, it's
Do
like
you
we
push
could-
towards exploration, or do you head back to safety?
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm not in a good place to. If we can't rest, we gotta go.
Understandable. It has been a long day.
It's been a long 1 hour.
Back to camp. Post haste. Forward,
We don't
friends.
run into anything on the way.
Be sneaky.
All right.
Be swift.
You
Be
head back.
Swifty.
You head
Swifty.
back towards the.
Snifty.
Yeah. So you head back towards camp. On the way, Leaf, Osric, Neftalia. On the western side, heading back, this is the side that would lead towards the little island. You see broken and chewed on saplings and branches lower to the ground, but no higher than Osric. And embedded in one of the trees, you see the same long spike that you saw on the wolf's corpse before the deer stampede. So, still heading back, yes?
Watch out for
Alrighty.
the more werebeavers.
Not even good enough to be a wereverine, a werebeaver.
Look out for
Massive.
werebeavers.
Massive downgrade. It's a massive insult. Ah, yes, the werebeaver.
They could be scary. You never know.
Do you guys think
Terrifying.
werebeavers could give a damn?
Oh!
That's two! That's two good ones!
Goodness.
Killing it.
So anyways,
Smalls.
if that is it, you head back up and you pass the area where you were first attacked by skeletons, where you found that skeletal hand on the tree, and you continue up farther until you reach the edge of the dark wood. So, after that, we head back
Where's the happy music? We're back home.
to camp.
Yay! I get to make lunch.
So sure, I will cut it over to the more happy music.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'd be nervous if it was still scary music in camp. Be like, what are you doing?
It's even scarier music.
Oh God, it's on fire. Leaf your vision. It's true.
I knew it.
New handout. Though the day is broken with the cloud cover lessened, the day is cold and frost still covers the ground. Likewise, you return from the woods to a camp that feels cold as well. Far too somber for the day after the successful close of Carnival. A pallor lies upon your people like the tiny crystals of ice that frost the ground. Some of the Yunstas are running about, but even their play seems subdued. As you begin to help pack up the tents and prepare to move on, you can't help feeling uncomfortable. As if you are under some looming, invisible yet watchful presence. Even more troubling, Borag, Kalnassi, and Cray are nowhere to be seen. Many assume they went out into town for supplies or to smooth things over with the Nevermore Council for some slight during Carnival, but you know the truth of their departure And based on your conversation with Borag, they should have returned already. And with that concerning thought, we're going to end this episode of Foulest of Spirits.
No! What happens?
I don't know.
You'll have to find out
Let's do it
next
again.
time. Anyways. So, when we return, we'll pick back up in camp. You will get your rest in, or will you? We'll find out.
I guess we'll find out.
And
Probably not.
But
we will find out the secret over what happened to Borag, Kalnassi, and Gray. But, till then, thank you for watching, Traveler. We hope you enjoyed. And remember to stay safe out there and keep moving forward. Until next time.
Goose Lord says farewell.